Have you ever seen your mom, your aunt, or maybe even yourself nearly trip while stepping off the porch? Or felt that terrifying moment when you lost your balance in the bathroom, your heart racing from the sudden jolt? It's not clumsiness. It's not weakness. Often it's your body's way of signaling that something is off, something you might be ignoring. And if you're a woman over 60 living in the US, this message could be more serious than you realize. Take Mary, a 68-year-old grandmother from Ohio. Still active, she cooks gardens and walks her dog every day. One morning, she stepped out to get the newspaper, slipped on the front step, and fell hard. The result, a fractured hip surgery and 3 months of painful rehab. Mary never saw it coming. Sadly, Mary's story is far from rare. Doctors now warn that 99% of older women unknowingly make at least one of 8 critical mistakes that put their balance and their independence at risk. Did you know 1 in 3 women over 65 in the US falls each year? Falls are the #1 cause of injury-related death in older adults. But here's the good news: most of these falls are preventable. You don't need expensive medical devices or to completely change your lifestyle. Most times, it's about avoiding simple but dangerous habits, the kind you do every day without a second thought. In this video, we'll reveal why you might be losing your balance even if you feel strong and healthy, how small daily choices from your shoes to your living room layout might be putting you at risk, and most importantly, we'll expose a little-known culprit that nearly every older woman in America encounters, yet few realize how harmful it truly is. This isn't just about falls, it's about freedom. It's about continuing to play with your grandkids, walk around the grocery store with confidence, and live in your own home safely and independently. So if you're over 60 or love someone who is, keep watching. You'll gain the tools to protect yourself or a loved one, and by the end, you'll hear about a surprising factor that could be undermining your balance every single day. Don't wait until the fall happens, because sometimes one fall changes everything. Let's take a closer look at how balance problems sneak up on older women, often silently and over time. It starts with small things. You reach for a can on the top shelf and feel a slight wobble. You bend down to tie your shoes and feel a moment of disorientation when you stand up. You walk across the kitchen floor and notice your feet dragging ever so slightly. Most people shrug these moments off, but they can be early warning signs. The truth is, balance isn't just about strong legs or firm footing. It's the result of a complex system in your body, your inner ear, your vision, your nervous system, your joints and muscles, all working together in harmony. And as we age, each of those systems naturally becomes less efficient. Here are some of the most common ways balance issues begin to affect women in their 60s and beyond. Muscle weakness and joint stiffness. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, especially in the legs and core, which are essential for balance. At the same time, joints like knees and hips may become stiffer due to arthritis or decreased mobility. Vision changes. Your eyes help you maintain spatial awareness, but with age conditions like cataracts, glaucoma, and macular degeneration can make it harder to see obstacle steps or uneven flooring clearly. Inner ear function. Decline. The inner ear contains structures that help you sense motion and orientation. Age-related changes in this system can lead to dizziness or vertigo, making balance harder to maintain. Slower reflexes. The nervous system processes information more slowly with age. So if you trip or stumble, your body may not react quickly enough to prevent a fall. Medication side effects. Many older adults take medications that list dizziness or drowsiness as side effects. Blood pressure pills, sleep aids, and even allergy medications can subtly alter your balance. Imagine your body like a tightrope walker. If one element is even slightly off the pole too heavy, the wind too strong, the rope too loose, maintaining balance becomes nearly impossible. And yet these physical changes often go unnoticed or are seen as normal aging. That's exactly why they're dangerous. Because when something becomes normal, we stop paying attention. Let's revisit Mary. Before her fall, she had already experienced some of these signs. Minor dizziness after standing stiffer knees in the morning, more difficulty seeing in low light. But she ignored them. After all, she felt fine most days. Unfortunately, her body was quietly warning her all along. If any of the following sound familiar, you could be at increased risk. You've caught yourself holding onto furniture while walking through your home. You avoid stairs or step-downs because they feel unsafe. You feel anxious walking in the dark or on uneven sidewalks. You've had even one unexplained fall, stumble, or near trip in the past year. It's crucial not to ignore these clues. Early intervention. Even small changes can dramatically reduce your risk. In the next section, we'll go deeper into the 8 common mistakes that most older women make, often unknowingly, that sabotage their balance. But remember, the goal isn't to create fear, it's to create awareness. Because when you know what to look for, you gain the power to make safer choices. Stay with us, because the insight that could protect your future might just be the very next thing you hear. Mistake number 1. Wearing the wrong footwear. Those cozy slippers or stylish sandals might seem harmless, but they could be putting your safety at risk. Shoes without proper arch support with slippery soles or those that don't securely fasten can lead to missteps, especially on smooth indoor floors or outdoor pavement. Why it matters. Proper footwear affects your posture, foot alignment, and overall stability. As you age, your feet naturally change shape, lose padding, and become more sensitive. Without good shoes, you increase your risk of losing footing. What to do? Choose shoes with non-slip soles, supportive insoles, and a snug fit around the heel. Avoid walking barefoot or in socks, especially on tile or hardwood floors. Mistake number 2, ignoring strength training. Many older adults focus on walking or light stretching, but strength training often gets overlooked. Why it matters. Strength training builds muscle in your legs and core essential for balance. It also supports bone density and joint function. What to do? Incorporate gentle resistance exercises like squats with a chair wall, push-ups, or light dumbbell routines at least twice a week. Even bodyweight movements can make a big difference. Mistake number 3, poor home lighting. Dimly lit hallways, bedrooms, and staircases can hide tripping hazards. Why it matters. Aging eyes need more light to see clearly. Without proper lighting, your depth perception suffers, and so does your ability to detect obstacles. What to do? Install night lights in bathrooms and hallways, add motion sensor lights where needed, and keep light switches within easy reach. Use brighter LED bulbs in high-traffic areas. Mistake number 4, skipping balance exercises. Just like cardio and strength, balance needs regular practice. Why it matters. The more you train your balance, the better your brain and body learn to stabilize. Skipping these exercises allows deterioration over time. What to do? Practice standing on one foot while holding a chair, heel-to-toe walking, or gentle yoga and tai chi. These movements retrain your reflexes and improve coordination. Mistake number 5, cluttered or unsafe living spaces. Rugs, cords, low furniture, or pets can become obstacles you don't see coming. Why it matters. Falls often happen at home. If your pathways aren't clear, your risk goes up. What to do? Clear walkways. Secure rugs with tape, use cord organizers, and ensure furniture is sturdy and well placed. Consider installing grab bars in key areas like bathrooms. Mistake number 6, neglecting hydration and nutrition. It may sound simple, but what you eat and drink plays a huge role in your physical stability. Why it matters. Dehydration can lead to low blood pressure, dizziness, and confusion, all of which impair your ability to stay upright. Inadequate nutrition, especially a lack of protein, calcium, and vitamin D, weakens muscles and bones. What to do? Drink water regularly throughout the day, even if you're not thirsty. Eat balanced meals, rich in leafy greens, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, and dairy or fortified alternatives. Supplements may be helpful, but consult with your doctor first. Mistake number 7, avoiding medical checkups. Many older adults skip regular appointments unless they feel something is seriously wrong. Why it matters. Routine exams catch balance-related issues early. Conditions like inner ear disorders, low vision, or side effects from medications can be identified and addressed before they lead to falls. What to do? Visit your primary care doctor at least once a year. Don't ignore subtle symptoms. Dizziness, blurry vision, joint pain, even if they come and go. Schedule regular eye exams and review your medications with your pharmacist. Mistake number 8, isolating yourself socially and physically. Loneliness doesn't just affect your mood, it affects your body too. Why it matters. When you're isolated, you move less, exercise less, and become less aware of your physical surroundings. Your muscles weaken faster, your reflexes dull, and depression may set in, all of which can increase fall risk. What to do? Stay active in your community. Join a walking group. Take a senior fitness class or volunteer at your local library or food pantry. Even virtual meetups or phone calls with friends can make a difference. These 8 mistakes may seem minor on their own, but when combined, They create a perfect storm for loss of balance and serious falls. The good news is that every one of them is fixable. With awareness and small daily changes, you can dramatically reduce your risk and protect your freedom. Next, we'll uncover one of the most surprising and overlooked factors that's silently stealing balance from millions of older women. It's not what you think, and it may be something you encounter every single day. Next, we'll uncover one of the most surprising and overlooked factors that's silently stealing balance from millions of older women. It's not what you think, and it may be something you encounter every single day. The hidden enemy: multitasking and mental distraction. Yes, you read that right. One of the biggest threats to your balance might not be physical at all. It's mental. In today's fast-paced world, even older adults are juggling multiple thoughts and tasks at once. From checking the stove while answering the phone to walking across the room while planning dinner, multitasking has become second nature. But here's the truth: multitasking can quietly sabotage your body's ability to stay balanced. The science behind it. Balance is not just a physical act, it's a brain-body partnership. When you walk, your brain is constantly calculating your position, adjusting muscles and interpreting signals from your feet, eyes, and ears. But when you're mentally distracted, that process becomes less efficient. Studies have shown that when older adults walk while doing a mental task like counting backward or thinking about errands, they walk more slowly, sway more, and are more likely to stumble. It's called dual task interference, and it becomes more pronounced with age. Your brain simply has to work harder to handle multiple inputs, and that extra strain can cause subtle but dangerous balance issues. Real-life example. Dorothy, 72, from Arizona, was always proud of being able to do it all. She'd often tidy up while chatting with her daughter on the phone. One afternoon, while vacuuming and reaching to pick up a toy her grandson left on the floor, she lost her footing. The result: a broken wrist and a long recovery. Looking back, Dorothy realized she wasn't tired or weak. She was distracted. Other hidden mental distractions that hurt balance: worrying or overthinking while moving around the house, stress or anxiety which tenses your muscles and shortens your breath, background noise, or multitasking devices, TV, phone, smart speakers. What you can do: slow down and focus. Treat walking and movement as activities in themselves. When you're getting up from a chair, walking to the kitchen, or climbing stairs, focus only on that task. Declutter mentally and physically. A clean, organized space helps reduce visual and mental distractions. Remove clutter store items in easy-to-reach places and minimize background noise when moving. Practice mindful movement activities like Tai Chi yoga and mindful walking are powerful tools. They train you to stay present in the moment, strengthen your balance system, and reduce fall risk. Limit multitasking while moving. Don't carry heavy items, talk on the phone, or handle multiple tasks while walking. Take a moment to pause, finish what you're doing, then move to the next task. Build a brain-body routine. Practice simple dual-task exercises in a safe setting. For example, walk slowly in a hallway while counting aloud or naming animals. This gently trains your brain to handle both physical and cognitive tasks, improving your overall stability. This hidden enemy mental distraction is something we all deal with. But by recognizing its power, you can start making conscious choices that protect your balance and independence. In the final section, we'll recap everything you've learned and share how you can take action today to reduce your risk of falling, starting with just one step. This hidden enemy mental distraction is something we all deal with. But by recognizing its power, you can start making conscious choices that protect your balance and independence. In the final section, we'll recap everything you've learned and share how you can take action today to reduce your risk of falling, starting with just one step. So now you've seen it, all the subtle signs, the 8 common mistakes, and the hidden mental habit that's quietly impacting your balance. And more importantly, you've seen that it's not inevitable. You can take back control. Let's quickly recap the most important points. Balance loss isn't random. It stems from specific habits, health changes, and lifestyle factors. The 8 mistakes, including poor footwear, neglecting strength skipping, balance exercises, living in cluttered or dim environments, and forgetting hydration, are all preventable. Mental distraction. The hidden enemy amplifies every one of these risks. Your brain needs your full attention to walk safely and confidently. But here's the most powerful takeaway: you don't need to fix everything at once. You just need to start. Here are 5 things you can do starting today. Pick one mistake from our list and tackle it. Maybe it's switching your slippers to proper walking shoes. Maybe it's finally putting up that nightlight in the hallway. Start moving mindfully. Even 5 minutes a day of focused balance exercises can change your body's coordination over time. Have a conversation with your doctor. Ask about medications that may affect your balance. Schedule an eye or ear checkup. Simplify your space. Remove one tripping hazard in your home today. A loose rug, a low table, a power cord. Share this knowledge. The more we talk about balance, the more we protect our families and communities. Why it matters. Because falls aren't just about bruises. They often mark the beginning of a much harder journey, with hospital visits, rehab, loss of independence, and even emotional trauma. But they don't have to happen. You deserve to feel strong, stable, and confident in every step you take, whether it's walking out to get the mail or dancing at your granddaughter's wedding. And if this video helped you realize just one thing you can improve, then it's already a success. So what now? Subscribe to our channel for more health tips designed especially for older adults. Leave a comment below, share your experience, or tell us which of the 8 mistakes you're going to work on first. Watch our next video, where we'll dive into the best home exercises to improve balance in just 10 minutes a day. Together, let's turn knowledge into action and help every woman over 60 walk strong, stand tall, and live fully. Because age may change your years, but it doesn't have to steal your balance. Stay safe, stay steady, and we'll see you in the next video.